Do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. Well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation. What up, guys? It's your boy Nakamoto Crypto here, and today, guys, do you all remember the Bitclub Network Ponzi scheme? Now, a Romanian programmer admits to conspiring to create a $722 million Ponzi scheme all the way back from 2014. He's a Romanian man, admitted Thursday to conspiring to engage in wire fraud and selling unregistered securities linked to the Bitclub Network, a cryptocurrency mining Ponzi scheme worth at least $722 million. Silviu Catalin Balaci, 35 years old, Romanian citizen, appeared before the U.S. District Judge Claire C. Secchi. Balaci pleaded guilty to a superseding information charging him with one count of a dual object conspiracy to commit wire fraud and to offer and sell unregistered securities. The Romanian was arrested in Germany, and the court proceedings against him were conducted via video conferencing. He and his four co-defendants, so there's three other guys, Matthew Brent Goche, Russ Albert Medellin, and Jobadiah Sinclair Weeks, and Joseph Frank Abel. Some of these guys you've seen in interviews back in 2017 when the Bitclub Network was running. They were all charged previously by indictment in December 2019 in connection with the scheme. According to a statement issued by U.S. Attorney Craig Caponito, Bitclub Network solicited money from investors in exchange for shares of cryptocurrency mining pools. Investors were rewarded with recruiting new investors into a scheme that was operational between April 2014 and December 2019. So as late as last year, guys, the Bitclub Network was still running until they got shut down by the feds. Balaci assisted Goche and Medellin in creating and operating the Bitclub Network and served as a programmer for the Ponzi scheme. Court statements show that the Bitclub Network would target dumb investors, referring to them as sheep. Balaci and the CEO co-defendants plotted that they would be building this whole model on the back of idiots. So the whole time people were investing into these guys and their website, the Bitclub Network, for mining to make profits, they were laughing behind your backs, calling you idiots and sheep and dummies, while pocketing to themselves. While Bitclub Network told investors that they could invest in 3 different Bitcoin mining pools, however, Balaci admits that at one point during the conspiracy, he was aware of the Bitclub Network operating 3 separate Bitcoin mining pools. Now, in order to mask the conspiracy, Balaci changed the figures displayed as Bitcoin mining earnings to make it appear that the Bitclub Network was earning more than what was actually being mined. Balaci claimed that he did this at the behest of Goche. In February 2015, Goche directed Balaci to bump up the daily mining earnings starting today by 60%, to which Balaci replied and warned, "That is not sustainable. That is a Ponzi territory and fast cash out Ponzi. But sure, no problem, I'll do that." So he did. In connection with his plea, Balaci confirmed that during the course of the scheme, the Bitclub Network took at least $722 million worth of Bitcoin from investors. Meanwhile, Balachi pleaded guilty to charges that carry a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison and a fine of only $250,000. Wow. $250K for stealing $700 million. Where's the justice into that? Or twice the gain to the defendant or loss to the victims. A sentencing date has not been set yet. In December 2019, the U.S. Department of Justice announced an arrest of Gauthier and Weeks on similar charges. Meanwhile, Medellin, the fourth co-defendant, was arrested in Indonesia in June that year. Meanwhile, the U.S. government is asking victims of the Ponzi scheme to visit its website if they are keen to find more information. So do you think that the arrest of Balachi will finally help victims recover their investments? Wow, this is crazy. There was a lot of Ponzi schemes back then during the last bull run. And Bitclub Network was one of them. If you were here back then, you should remember Hashflare. You should remember Genesis Mining. Some of those are still operating to this day. Genesis Mining apparently been around also since 2013, 14-ish. So all of these big websites that were promising people, hey, give me your coins and I'll mine for you and then I'll give you a return every year. And people started promoting them like crazy and newbies started getting into crypto that way, which was all wrong. So during the whole time, the most cringy and ironic thing that we have to take out from this is that during the whole time people were putting in their money, these guys was laughing behind closed doors, saying, look at these dummies giving us all this money thinking they're gonna get their returns. But nope. Who knows? Maybe this guy's gonna stash it until he gets out of jail and then spends it calmly. He's only got 5 years and got fined $250,000. He can easily pay for that. Probably even pay for his bond and get out. So yeah, stay away from Ponzi schemes like this. Any corporation, website or whatever, no matter how good it looks, if it tells you, give me your coins, don't. I'll promise you some returns, don't. We had like lending platforms back then. Then you had websites that just pop up anywhere, say, yo, I'll double your amount in 15 days, put your coins here, and then they will disappear. There was a whole lot of mess back then. And next we have got crypto giveaway scams continue to flourish on YouTube. So crypto scams on video hosting platform YouTube are continuing to prey on unsuspecting victims. So in scam videos seen this week, the identities of the Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin. Yo, I feel sorry for Vitalik. And Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, the Winklevoss twins, founders of the US-based Gemini exchange, have been used to lure people into giving up their cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ether. The giveaway scams are based on the promise of doubling one's funds after sending an initial amount to a wallet address via QR code. Victims, in fact, receive nothing in return and love the crypto they spend. So in separate videos, which have since been removed by YouTube, both Buterin and Winklevoss twins and the Winklevoss twins can be seen talking on stage, praising the benefits of their projects. So the video grabbed for one of the scams featuring Buterin appears to be taken from an Ethereum event held in London just this year. So YouTube is now under fire from Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse, who are using over allegations. So taking on the social media giant, failing to police its platform against fake XRP giveaway scams. YouTube frequently blocks cryptocurrency focused accounts that are not scammed. The firm has previously said errors occurred because a sheer of volume of content it has to monitor. YouTube, Gemini Exchange, and the Ethereum Foundation did not return requests for comments by press time. Wow. So I have seen this myself. Probably you have seen it too if you're watching any of those videos on YouTube lately. So that the ads that run in front of those, you will see Vitalik speaking and this address right here. That's the QR code. So be extra careful. It is right here. Do not send your Ethereum to these guys. You will never see it. They will tell you that this is an airdrop. Look at that, $100,000 Ethereum giveaway has started. Just scan it, send an amount of 3 ETH to get 1,000 ETH to participate in our giveaway. This is crazy. Who's gonna ask you to give them 3 ETH and they'll promise you to give you 1,000? And obviously they have more than you. So yeah, be extra careful. Lately they've been, it's not even Ethereum, they've been using Joe Rogan as well. So Joe Rogan's face been around that thing too. So all of these famous celebrities are unfortunately victim of these people using their faces to steal other people's livelihood. So, and this has to stop. Lastly, we have got active Ethereum addresses growing twice as fast as Bitcoin. Unique Ethereum addresses more than doubled in 2020, outpacing Bitcoin handily, but not all growth is necessarily healthy. So Ethereum's active addresses are increasing at a faster rate than Bitcoin. Data from the blockchain analytics website Masari shows that Ethereum's active address count has increased by 118% since the beginning of the year. Bitcoin's active address count, by the other hand, increased by only 49%. So DeFi working wonders. All of them are based on dApps, and this thing is growing. I mean, $2 billion right now is invested into DeFi. So who knows, during the next bull run, this might be the next big thing. But I do have a question though about Ethereum. When is ETH 2.0 coming out? Because people have been waiting like crazy. Is it possible for Ethereum to change the entire blockchain and whatnot to navigate it, to shift it into ETH 2.0? That is the question of the day. And on that click, if you like the content, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe. I've been Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years.
True.
Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.